You want to call the police on them for having a barbecue on a Sunday.
I feel free! Back off!
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
First off, we have break-into your cars.
They broke into my car.
They did? Well, I'm sorry.
Of course, they broke into my car 5 times. Hi, I live here. I've been living here for about 5 years. And then Karen walked up to me just now, and she was pestering me about what I'm doing following her. What am I doing? She came all the way to my car, and now did you call security yet?
Yeah, I called one of the officers, yeah.
What did he say?
He didn't answer. I was trying to leave a voicemail.
You want me to help you call security?
Sure.
How long y'all been living here?
Go right ahead, call security.
How long y'all been living here?
It doesn't matter how long.
You got anything to say or no? You just.
I got my car broken into.
I don't give a.
A month ago.
I don't give a. I pull in here where I pay $1,700 a month.
First off, sir, the description was exactly what you're wearing. And then you have a backpack.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So the description was me of the person that broke into your car?
Yeah. The hoodie, everything.
They had on a pink hoodie when they were breaking in?
Why? I just mentioned it. I apologize.
They had on a pink hoodie, black nails, and a backpack.
It's like content creating, just don't raise your voice.
I mean, she did this. I'm not content creator. I'm a influencer. If I wanted to, you'd be finished. Weird. If you raise your voice, no. What if I get more likes? I get more likes if a white woman walks up to me and asks me what I'm doing in my apartment.
White, thank you.
She's not white. All right.
I'm not Mexican. Thank you very much.
She's Mexican. All right. Good day, Karen. And whoever the you are, goof.
You know, I really hate that people who are in these situations, they have to almost justify their existence. He never should have to tell people how much he has to pay in rent. He never should have to volunteer that he has lived at his residence for a number of years. He shouldn't have to do that. And then explain his innocence when he's guilty of absolutely nothing. And think about the irony of this Karen encounter. She said, well, a month ago or whatever the time was, her car was broken into. And that was the description. So you mean to tell me that people that break into cars, one, wear pink hoodies? I mean, that's quite noticeable. And the hoodie was an anti-racism hoodie, if you noticed it, which is great irony there. But if we follow the logic of this Karen, she believes that a thief has returned to the scene weeks later in the same damn outfit as before. You see? See how her story just crumbles apart? Oh, and he had on a backpack. He had the audacity to walk around in a hoodie and a backpack. That's obviously a criminal. He's a black man, pink hoodie, backpack. What else is she going to think, right? Damn shame. And the guy standing there, he knew. He knew. He's just lower your voice. Senator Turner doesn't sound like a thief that I would think of. Wouldn't be a smart thief to do something like that.
Especially to return to the scene of the alleged crime. Doc, I'm telling you something, we can't make this stuff up. So the new criminal uniform, first of all, always black male with that pink hoodie, baby, and that backpack.
That did it.
Uniform. And then when he said, or I don't know if it was her or the person with her, she ain't white. Okay, yeah. Karens can come in all ethnicities and races.
That's right.
Don't lay that out because it's a mentality.
Right.
So no, it's not just white people who are anti-black. There are other people who are anti-black. And if she wasn't white, picking up them tendencies is definitely not a good thing. But you're right, the type of humiliation that he had to endure is the type of humiliation that our foremothers and forefathers had to endure because of black codes and Jim Crow. And even when the implicit, explicit biases, de facto and de jure discrimination, Doc, we can have a whole show on that. I'm just gonna leave it there. It is an absolute insult, and these are the kinds of stressors that black people have to endure on a regular basis, and it works your damn nerve physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I don't think people get that. You wanna make light of that. The difference between what happened to him and what happened to our foremothers and forefathers is that we got camera phones.
That's it. We can document it a lot easier than they could, and that's why we expose it to the broader world. It's a strategy behind that.